best way to get people to actually engage with your job postings? And when I say the best, I don't mean it's good, but I mean like number one with a bullet, no questions. This is the best way to get your candidates, your prospects to really engage with your job posts. Well, it's simple, sort of. It's that you stop treating them like a job description and treat them like a commercial. And I'll explain how in a second. First off, make sure you hit the subscribe button over here if you're on YouTube. Otherwise, just share the video if you like it, if this is useful information. Also, if you're into employer brand, make sure to sign up for my newsletter, employerbrandheadlines.substack.com. You can get weekly emails on all things employer brand. All right, so here's the deal. It's a commercial. I mean, I know that job postings in a lot of ways evolve from what HR does in terms of describing the job, but in this day and age, that's not how it works anymore. You need to get attention. Now, the fastest way to make your job posting feel like a commercial is to throw a headline on it. What's a headline? Well, think of a commercial. Think of that tagline. Think of that thing that's going to get your attention, right? That infomercial where someone's juggling a bowl of Cheetos and a remote and it spills everywhere. The thing that gets your attention. It's not the information, it's not the content, it's an attention-grabbing device. Something that says the person I want to talk to should see this, that information should resonate with them, so they go, oh, what's this? And then they engage with the rest of the content. Now, of course, you should absolutely write your job posts better, and there are lots of people who can describe lots of good ways to do that. This isn't that. This is about making it work like a commercial. So write a headline. A headline, again, does not have to describe the job. It does not have to sell them on the job. What the headline's purpose is to get people who you want to pay attention to that job to pay attention to that job. Grab their attention. Get them excited for what they're about to read. In fact, if you want to think about your headline this way, it would be a good idea. The number one job of a headline is to get you to read the next paragraph. That's how job postings work. You write an interesting headline, you talk about something compelling, something interesting, something your candidate hasn't seen before, a feeling your candidate's had, something you know they care about. Get them in, get them excited, frame everything they're about to see, and they're far more likely to read the rest of the job posting. They're far more likely to remember that job posting. In a sea of samey, where every posting seems to look exactly and read exactly the same way, your job posting will stand out because you didn't treat it like a job description, but like a commercial. If you'd like more tips like this, make sure to check out the other videos in the Employer Brand Minute series. Thanks.